Hi folks, yes, another one so soon. I'm at home and I need to get my shop sorted out, so I'm trying to organise it better and save some space. I know there's some guys out there, Self-Sufficient Life, Jay, Life in Thailand, Paul, and Bacon Soda, Brendan, they're all doing the workshops or trying to sort workshops out, so any space saving ideas would be welcome. But I'll show you what I've done here. I've built a little saw table. I bought myself a table saw for my birthday and Christmas, my birthday today. So I've been working in shed, but I've made it so that it lifts up on wheels, on cams, boom, like that, and then you can roll it out. It's not my idea, but it works really well, and I want to do it on my big table as well. And I just put it together with some bits of stuff what I had knocking about, so it didn't cost me anything. I'll have to buy parts for a big table, obviously, but I've sort of got my idea how I can do it and how it'll work out. It's nice to be nice. So guys, I'm treating myself for Christmas and my birthday. I bought a new table saw. It's the Bosch PTS10. It's quite good. Obviously it's got locking down. Anyway, I'm not doing a review on it, but I'm impressed with that as it is. But I've got it on this rolling table. It locks down. I'm going to cut this table down a bit. This one were in the man cave for a long time. I swapped it out because it's got wheels on it. Now we're going to run saw on that, but obviously it's a bit high. So I'm going to build a little table so it brings it to bench height. I'm going to take this off. This will be just an extension what I put onto the table itself, but I could flip out for extra length, and because I want to put wheels on that as well. But I'm going to build a little trolley that brings that up to that height, same height as table, and it's same height as that, bar 5mm or something like that. But and then I'll be able to move sawing and use it as an extension on the table, be it either way, that way, and also move all these, the bench, that table, and saw all together in a nest here if I wanted to. And being able to move them about on wheels is the ultimate achievement. Because of this space, I've only got to here because of this post, you see. Also I would have gone all the way through with flat floor and it'd been a lovely nice space. But this is the elephant in the room. So I'm just trying to organise it better. I'm going to get my power tools, all that I use on my bench up there. That I'm going to twist that way, put into there, and try and sort of maximise my space. This will be sort of my work area. Down here I'm going to have all my sanding stuff, so I can put sandpaper up and stuff like that. I've just had a bit of a disaster and knocked a load of screws off, so the screws I use will go on this wall as well. I'd be tempted to put a cabinet on it, but a cabinet would get in the way. I ain't got much space, so I'll just put some boxes down this side where they're not out of the way, and a log top there. Probably leave that pretty much open. But that's future plans. First I'm going to get this saw table done, then I can cut all bits out for that. Woo-hoo-dee. Don't know if you can see, but that's the second time I've had them screws knocked over. So guys, I'll just show you what I'm doing here. I've just made this little table for saw. Now this table saw is a little bit higher than that, but that needs a new top anyway. I'm going to cut it down, but it is exactly the same height as that one there. But what I've done, I've put it on wheels. I found a few ideas, but I've been trying to figure out how to do it best for me. I've seen them with levers sticking up and all different points, but I won't want any levers down at that point. But it's just a simple cam system, and wheels are on hinges. And I can do it with my feet, like that. And then saw rolls, put it back down. They lock on top at cam, that one. Wheels just turned. Need to trim a little bit off that, but this is just for testing, because what I'm going to do is I'll make this entire system out of one piece of plywood, and probably just double it there where I put the foot peg on it. And ultimately, if I get a pattern, now I've got a pattern, I might actually cast that as well. It'd be interesting to cast. Basically it's just a cam. See, I've just thrown it together with bits of rubbish. I've just got some old hinges Nothing matches. It lifts it up on cam, drops it down on cam. It's good practice because I want to do the same with this table here at workbench, and then I can have whatever configuration I want using space I've got, because I can only use floor to here. So I'll show you. It's about 2.5 metre by 3 metre space. I've just been trying to get organised a bit better. But there might be a few more videos on the thing as I'm at home and trying to sort this out. I know a few of you guys are doing workshops and altering your workshops and building workshops. So anything I find that is useful, that might be useful, or any ideas you've got would be helpful as well. Other thing is, now with this, I'm thinking, I've seen a guy do this and he drops his router into it, so it's a router table as well. It's pretty steady, that's not tight, so it's steady. And that will drop into there, and then I just tighten it in. This wants a little bit extra on back. I could always then put some tracks on it if I want, some T tracks, and go the other way actually, but you get an idea, because that's back. I could put some T tracks in it and use that as a router table. Then that, it'd have to be cut down obviously to fit in. I'll put a bottom in there, and router and table can go in there under there, and that's sort of all together. So that's basic shape of it. I just built a cam and then sort of put cam on so that I could get it so that I could lay pegs down. So what I'll do is I'll take a copy of that and put it out in this plywood, so it's only one thickness basically. I might have to double it up at this point, but ultimately again, if I do this out of plywood and I've got pattern, I could probably cast it, which would be quite cool. I've got some casting to do next week, but there'll be a video on that. But that's for some other stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out, and then I don't need that bit, do I? No. I'll have to look. No, I don't need that. You see, it's just old scrap. I don't need that. So I'll just simplify it. And put it out on the bandly. See what it looks like. So that second one, as I say, I'm just like doing these now, but I think I'm going to have to cast them. Be a bit of fun. I'll cut them out and even round them over on with my router table. But as long as this is practical at the minute for what I'm using it, I'll use them. This one needs a little bit nicking out inside underneath for that hinge, because it's an old, big old hinge. But got on. That's it. Looks alright. They're only little wheels. It's a lot easier than lifting it. And if I've got the if we've got the router and that underneath there, it'll work well, as I say. I'll have to nick that out, and then I'll probably make them as how it cast them.